Everyone out here is gambling.
One pill can kill. It's a new initiative from the Drug Enforcement Administration revealing how drug networks are, in their words, flooding the U.S. with deadly fentanyl. Here in Franklin County, data released earlier this month from the coroner's office shows overdose deaths from fentanyl increased between 2017 and 2021 by 13%. Now, this past spring, the accidental overdose deaths of 2 Ohio State University students put the issue of fentanyl use and college students in the spotlight. Today, students are back on campus for the fall semester, and the university has started a new drug and alcohol prevention program to promote health and safety to college students. Now, the reality is there are hundreds of families impacted by fentanyl deaths in Ohio each year. One Central Ohio family is sharing their story with Crime Tracker 10 reporter Lacey Crisp. And as Lacey explains, there's no way to tell what's in one pill.
It's not worth it. It's not worth the chance.
Anthony and Jeannie Lafferty's son TJ was the life of the party.
He'd come up and he'd just joke with you.
Constantly.
Constantly, every day. I mean, it didn't matter if you was sad, glad, he was there.
Yeah.
He made you happy.
Well, he was known for occasionally smoking marijuana with friends. His parents say the 31-year-old would never try fentanyl.
But they had found over
2,000 milligrams.
2,000 milligrams of fentanyl in them.
Michelle Spahn is the assistant special agent in charge of the Columbus District Office of the DEA.
4 out of 10 of the pills that we're seeing that we seize that are submitted to our lab for testing contain a lethal dose of fentanyl.
The DEA is warning that cartels are lacing drugs like Adderall and Percocet with fentanyl, all in hopes of hooking students. Students may take these drugs thinking it will help them study, but even one of these pills can kill.
Back in May, Columbus Public Health and Ohio State safety officials issued warnings about possible Adderall pills laced with fentanyl on campus. That same week, police were called to a home on East Lane Avenue after a 911 caller claimed her roommates were overdosing.
I just came downstairs and one of my roommates and 2 of her friends are passed out.
21-year-old Tiffany Eiler and 22-year-old Jessica Lopez both died of fentanyl overdoses in that incident. 2 of 17 suspected overdoses on the same day in Franklin County. Eiler's dad opened up about his daughter's death in July.
So she took her last breath, and that was it. So I never thought I'd see my daughter take her last breath. I thought she'd bury me.
Rich Eiler says he didn't know there was a fentanyl problem.
You know, that's not the world I lived. That's not the world she lived in.
But it's a world the DEA says everyone needs to be aware of today.
And that's why it's important for parents to have this conversation with their kids, not to purchase anything on the street because you don't know what it is. It's like playing Russian roulette.
Spahn explains the DEA confiscated enough fentanyl in the U.S. just last year to kill every American, just like TJ, Jessica, and Tiffany. Right now, the DEA says drug poisonings are the leading killer of Americans between the ages of 18 and 45. The warning now, one pill can kill.
If you think you want to try it, I'm just telling you now, go hug your mom and dad because it's going to be the last time you're going to see them.
In Columbus, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.
Looking ahead, as a reminder, Overdose Awareness Day is August 31st. And for more resources, you can call the Ohio Addiction Hotline. That number is at the bottom of your screen there, 614-466-2596.